What's up, everyone? Welcome to another episode of the Leicester City Career Mode here on Football Manager Mobile. As you can see, we've already started the new season. We're on 1st September, and this episode is just going to be me giving you an update on the transfer market, what my future plans are, and how things are going here. Um, you saw I added the star maker to my manager profile because we got that badge at the end of the last season. It means young players are very willing to believe me and know that I'll help them and lead them on the path forward. Looking at some transfers because we just had the transfer window, and you can see we made some money. And looking at our outgoings, we sold a few players, Lewis Page, Will Alves. Unfortunately, they wanted to leave, and it hurts. But they wanted to move on. We got some money from them, so I mean they get to fulfill their dream, and I'm not gonna stop them. We helped them develop. Now it's their time. You can see me click repeatedly on Fuller Broth. He's someone we're loaning out, hoping to develop. And we saw Yannick Vestergaard. He's been released on a free. He's a bit old now. And here, Caleb Okoli. We got some money from him. Good all-round defender, but I think there was no place for him in the squad moving forward. And if we cast our gaze onto our incomings, we brought in quite a number of players. This first one, Alfie Babbage, a young striker out of Scotland. We paid 3.5 million for him, hoping to get a lot out of him. And this is probably one of my biggest signings, David Ozo, and we got him on a free. Unbelievable. I'm really looking forward to using him and seeing the impact he can make on this team. Abel Fabiani, we had him on loan at the end of last season, and so I'm hoping he can make an impact and help him on his development. He's here on loan, just an impact player, make some numbers. You can see we brought in Simpson Poussey from Man City on a free, really strengthened that defense. Um, we brought in a few other players like this one here, Maget Gay. Really hoping he can fill in the shoes of Lewis Page, even if it is unlikely. He'll be a good squad player and just make an impact. And here we have another fantastic free signing, George Earthy. I'm so excited to see what this guy can do, and he had a fantastic preseason. You'll see it soon enough, and I'm really looking forward to using him. And at the end of last episode, I showed you Patrick Mercado. Gonna have a great time using him. And at the end there, you saw we got Jacob Murphy on a free released from Newcastle. We did quite a bit of business in the window, and we made profits of about 17 million. Looking at the games we had in preseason, we saw we caught a hiding from Manchester United 6-0 at Old Trafford. It is to be expected. Premier League quality, and they're at their home. Same with this game against Wolves. We managed to get a win against Colchester. We had a 1-1 against Boreham Wood. One of our old players is actually playing at Boreham. It's nice to see some of our old players doing well. We had a 2-0 win over Watford, and then 2 days later we followed up with a loss 3-2 in the cup, and that actually knocked us out the Carabao Cup. We had a 1-1 with Reading, a 2-2 with Hull City, and I was really impressed with Patrick Mercado, George Earthy during this preseason and some of the early games, and Jimmy J Morgan. Even though he said you'll see later on that he feels he's not going to achieve the best here at Leicester City, but he's pulling up. He's playing really well, and I'm hoping that he stays. He doesn't have a very big release clause, but I'm hoping we can hold on to him. Maybe we can take him through to the Prem. And looking at some of our games in the table, you can see we're 7th in the league after 4 games. Not bad, and it's only 4 games. So West Ham got relegated. I suppose that's how we managed to secure George Earthy on a free. We see Everton there as well. Crazy stuff happened in the Prem last season. And looking at my squad, I realized I need a right wing back. And so I will look around, scout around, probably search for players based on value, and then see from there, hopefully, I can get someone who can make an impact. Maybe not in the next window, but in the new season in the Prem. Because Ricardo Pereira is getting old, and him and Koulibaly are my only sort of right backs. One mistake, and it's if they either one of them get injured, it's going to be tough. But we do have some depth. So in the left fullback, so maybe someone can cover or players can shift around. Um, but yeah, we'll get there when we get there. But yeah, we do need a right back. Um, and besides a right back, we also need a right winger, perhaps a right inside forward that's left footed. We are severely lacking on. We see that we loan an able Fabiani, and we have Ian Proveda, but uh, well, Fabiani's not going to join us. He's on loan from Bayern Munich. He's not going to leave Bayern Munich to join a championship team, is he? And Ian Poveda, quality player. However, he is he's a bit old now and only about 3-star potential. And then while looking, I came across one of my old players, Jake Evans. Nice to see him on the list. We sold him to Crystal Palace. Doesn't play much, which is a bit sad, considering he has a lot of potential. But yeah, is what it is. And then if we look at some of the board confidence things, can see that they're quite pleased with some of the signings we made. Uh, Chido Obi, I was a bit disappointed. It said that he doesn't feel this loan will be fruitful, but it is what it is. You see the board are unhappy about that Bobby Amate sale, but there was no place for him. I didn't see a way for him forward. He seemed like a decent player, but again, not someone I will put my faith in. Um, but yeah, they seem fine with most of the things. Amani Richards, they weren't happy about, but I'm not gonna do anything about that. And they're really happy with that Patrick Mercado and George Orti, and I'm really happy about that. They seem unhappy, kind of, with the sale of Will Alves and Lewis Page, but they're happy we got some money. We look at the finances, we're in a good place. And here's that Jimmy J. Morgan I was telling you about, feels that Leicester City will not help him in his career, but hoping we can hold on to him. And yeah, anyway, there's a lot going on, a lot of information, and I sped through it. My apologies. But yeah, let's see what this new season holds, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.